On this episode of Repair Geek, I show you how to change the hydraulic cylinders in your Benpack lift. Alright, so to get the cylinder out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this hydraulic line with... Benpack gives me a plug that they sent with the cylinder. The plug is an NPT pipe thread, and this is a JIC fitting. So a pipe plug will not thread into a JIC fitting. I called Benpack about it, and their response was, "That's what we always use. You must be doing it wrong." Well, I'm not. So I got some random hydraulic plugs that I'm hoping are going to work. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, take this hose off, plug the hose shut, and then I'm going to raise the carriage. And hopefully what's going to happen is the top of the cylinder is not retained in the carriage, so the carriage will move up, leaving the cylinder down at the bottom, not extended, and you'll be able to just slide it straight out. That's the plan. Okay, so I got this side done, cylinder's all bled out, ready to go. Obviously, made a pretty decent sized mess on my floor. There's like a big piece of round sheet metal on top of the cylinder that will not fit through the hole in the carriage. So you have to take that piece of sheet metal off, thereby undoing the bleeder bolt on top. Well, because I didn't have a plug in the bottom of the cylinder, and I opened the top, letting air in the top, all that fluid that was in the cylinder rushed out onto the floor. So I would recommend a female pipe plug as well as a male pipe plug if you're going to do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do when I'm talking about these plugs and the male plug and female plug, what I'm going to do is, you have this line here going to the cylinder here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this line off, put a male plug in it here, just like that. If you have a female plug, put it over the cylinder end. I don't have one, so yeah. Let me go ahead and pull this apart, put the plug in, show you guys what I'm talking about. How do you win? No matter what, you're gonna make a mess. It's just how big of a mess you're gonna make. Okay, let's let the mess begin. So I thought I'd fill you guys in as far as why I'm changing these cylinders out. Both of the cylinders on this lift leaked. They had very slow leaks. I'd have like a drip or two after a week, but it's under warranty. I called Benpack about it. They had me send in pictures of the actual drip forming on the bottom of the cylinder, and I had 2 new ones in the mail, basically no questions asked. So we ran it up to this point and basically stopped because this plate for the bleed screw won't fit through the top of the carriage. So I have to take that Allen bolt out and then take the plate off and then continue to run this thing up.
pain.
What a fucking joke. Moral of this story, female pipe plug. Completely necessary.
Oh, come on, I did okay. I did, look.
You did okay. But I got nothing against you. A pipe plug would have worked a lot better. But a pipe plug doesn't cook nearly as good of a dinner.
It's out of there. You okay? You believe in people?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so I got the old one out here. I want to put the new one in. I'm going to transfer this plug over. So I already pulled this fitting out of the old cylinder. I'm going to transfer it over to the new one. I'm going to put some Teflon tape or some thread sealer or whatever you're going to use. I'm using Teflon tape, so throw some of that on there. Hopefully it seals up like it's supposed to. We'll find out. Can't make any bigger of a mess than what I already did. Okay, so I got my fitting transferred over into the new cylinder. I put my plug in the old one. I'm going to save the old cylinder. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, hopefully never, I will need to rebuild it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this cylinder in. You guys can't see it, but the floor looks like there's been a double homicide due to all of the automatic transmission fluid on the floor. But I got a bunch of kitty litter down. Hopefully I'm not going to slide around and fall on my ass. Okay, stop. Alright guys, some of you may be saying, hold on a second, he was just working on the other side and now he's on the opposite side. The procedure is the same for both sides. Truth is, I got better footage on the other side as far as lowering the carriage down. So that's what I'm showing you. Once you get the carriage lowered down, just connect your hydraulic fittings back up and bleed your cylinder with the top bleed screws. And that's it. Just kind of bump the... Yeah. Go again. Go again. Go again. Go again. One more. Okay, stop. Okay, bump it again. One more. Okay. Go down and down. Stop again. Okay, that'll work. Looks good. Keep going down. All right, gentlemen, that's it. I got to get my my bait cleaned up. I'm going to say the procedure for this is probably going to be pretty much similar whether you have, you know, a Venpac, Rotary, Challenger, Mohawk, Atlas, Chinese off-brand, whatever. I would imagine that the procedure for this is going to be pretty universal between all those manufacturers. Don't quote me on that. Obviously, I don't know, but you may have to remove a snap ring or something on the top side of the cylinder somewhere. But anyway, that's it. You guys like the video? Hit like. If you want to see more content, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.